Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we looked at M.A. Lensha, the progressed form of E.A. Lensha, which we did earlier, which is an Ichthyid nation, underwater nation, an amphibious nation. And they got rid of the shark cult and replaced it with kelp druids, which allowed us to get these sacred kelp form creatures that had multiple attacks and fatigue damage and were really powerful, along with Ichthyds riding giant slugs that could trample. It was a pretty powerful nation. We won pretty quickly. Let's move on. Rolling up a random one again. Let's do it. 261. That is M.A. Glittergem, Forest Alliance. All right, another Enraged Eggplant one, I believe, based on another Heroes Nation. I can't be sure. But we'll throw in a few more, just other ones. And, yeah, that should be fine. I think that's fine. We'll just make sure Gem Gen is always enabled. Had too many heartaches related to that. Let's do Aluin. It's been a minute. Last time we did it, we got a win, so I'm feeling good about it. Thanks, LP's 91, I believe this is. MA. And Aluin, we like having 10, 11? I think 11 is our number. I always have to check all these maps. I don't know why I don't look at the number and decide first, but it's 254 land. So, maybe 12 is fine. $10 would be 25 each, not counting C. 11 would be 20. I can't do math. 23 something. So yeah, 12 is good. So we'll do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All land, because that might be an amphibious nation. And we are playing as Glittergem Forest Alliance. Okay, little people. Rock gnomes of Glittergem could not hide behind their illusions forever, and eventually their lands were razed by barbarian hordes. See, I feel like there's an EA Glittergem then. Almost certainly. There's an LA Glittergem, and yeah, there's an EA one. And if you just put the text as almost like you wrote 3 paragraphs in a row about the Glittergem Nation, and then the first one is EA, the middle one's MA, and the third one is LA. It's like, what if I haven't played EA? Give me some context before you just go into, like, the next sentence of your story. Okay, well, there were rock gnomes, and they hid behind illusions, apparently. And eventually their lands were razed by barbarian hordes. Looking for allies to help them stand against the taller races, the rock gnomes relocated to the lands of the forest gnomes. Forest gnomes reluctantly agreed to forge an alliance, but only if the rock gnomes abandoned their dangerous golem crafting practices as they harm the natural world. Okay, so we have rock gnomes and forest gnomes. I mean, EA Glittergem sounds pretty interesting, I gotta say. We have weak infantry, but sacred archers. Oh, God. You know how I feel about that. Earth magic, glamour, nature, astral, fire, water. Good mix. Moderate priest, standard forts. We have a little guy scout, forest survival, stealthy 50. Rock gnome captain, 100 leadership, glamored. Pretty good. Forest gnome captain is stealthy 50, 100 leadership. So we're gonna have like stealth guys and then also some glamour guys. Forest defender, riding a giant squirrel. And it is giant. I mean, it's the size of a man. Now these are forest guys that are glamored and stealthy. They get both. Giant squirrel, 18 hit points, 4 protection, 13 defense, 26 speed. Rock gnome cleric, level 1 holy and glamour. Rock gnome priest, level 1 earth, level 2 holy, 50% chance for a second earth. Not great research, though, obviously. For the price, you're mainly paying for that level 2 priest. Gnome naturist. Level 2 nature, then water or earth, 20% for a third nature. Well, obviously, moss body is an option. 2 nature, 1 earth. You know, that's kind of like a horticulturist or something. It's like I don't know. What are the nature earth cross paths? We might have some special stuff. That's always true. But as far as vanilla generic stuff, I mean, strength of Gaia is nature 3. So if they get the third nature or thistle mace, they get strength of Gaia, then go into nature 4. Then that's pretty big. That's not bad. Also, with a Thistle Mace, they could summon Chithoronic Lions, which are nice. Manticores, if they have 2 Earth. Gaia's Blessing, enchantment 9, 5 Nature, 2 Earth. That gives your entire army fire, shock, cold resistance 5, and 10 poison resist. That's about it. Okay, we'll have to look at national spells. Rock Gnome Illusionist. There you go. Glamour 2. Then either Astral or Glamour. And a 10% for another Glamour. Yeah. I mean, just Despair spam. It never gets old. It's always enjoyable. Yeah. And Begetter. Cap only. 2 nature, 1 holy. And then 2 to water or earth. And 20% for another water, earth, or nature. There are 4 recruitment points, granted. But aside from that, they're not really that expensive. So we will be probably making these guys rapidly in the capital once we get a second fort going. Nice. Yeah, a lot of options there. Units. We have the Rock Gnome Militia. And like all militia, we won't be making them. Size 2. Like, all these gnomes are going to be size 2, so 5 to a square. 5 hit points is pretty damn low. 8 protection, 14 defense. The little guys usually have high defense. Length 3 spears, 8 attack, 9 damage. They have shields, no helmets. Yeah. Rock Gnome Archers, however. Yeah, the thing with high defense on an archer is like, doesn't really matter. Doesn't impact your ability to avoid getting shot by other archers. So you're looking at 5 hit points, 6 protection. Any arrow that hits them is probably going to kill them. And they got range 35 short bows with 9 damage themselves. Yeah, Rock Gnome Warriors. 11 protection, 15 defense, 12 MR, 10 morale, 7 speed. They have shields. That helps. And 12 damage maces. Yeah, you wouldn't think mace would really ever be the weapon of choice for, like, a gnome army. Spears is really kind of the predominant choice, you would imagine, for, like, a low-strength, numerous army like that. Rock Gnome Miners. The classic sort of sapper option that we also never make, because they're just kind of shitty. And I don't care enough about a siege bonus. I mean, it's high damage on the pickaxes. Yeah, I guess. But again, they have no shields, 8 protection, 5 hit points. Not great. Now, it is true, however, that 5 to a square means that Moss Body, 1 Moss Body caster is going to end up getting 10 of these guys with buffs before they move on. I don't know if that makes these super viable or not. but it's something to consider. Forest Gnome Skirmishers. So they have Skirmishers, so they don't get the morale penalty in Skirmish or Sparse Line Formation. 7 protection, 10 defense. They have axes, 13 slashing, and vine bolas. Range 5, 14 attack, 5 damage, and entanglement. The thing is, though, okay, Moss Body. One caster can probably buff 10 of them or so, or maybe 15. But the whole idea of this is that you have, like, 300 of these guys. So, Moss Body's not really viable. I think you'd guess you'd be looking at Oaken Army or something. But I don't know, did we end up getting that much nature? We have a slim chance of getting nature 3. These guys have a slim chance. 1 in 5 will have nature 3. I guess group Barkskin is... Or, Wooden Army. Wooden Army is, or not Wooden Army, Wooden Soldiers, or whatever it is. Where the hell is it? Wooden Warriors, that's it. That takes 3 nature, 1 gem. And that lets you get 20 plus squares with Barkskin. And 20 plus squares is like, theoretically, 100 of these soldiers. Which is quite a bit, considering we can cast it twice. And if we just have a cornucopia, even the 2 nature guys could cast it once. Squirrel Knights. So, 6 hit points, 10 protection, 19 defense with shields, 26 speed. They're glamored as well. They have lance, 9 damage with the charge bonus, and short swords, 11 damage. Squirrels have 18 hit points, 4 protection, 12 defense, 26 speed. And due to the really low size difference and small size, that means the rider is going to be taking the brunt of attacks. Yeah, I mean, really, they're like my best unit. Of all the ones we looked at, like, you really could just make these guys and it would be probably for the best. You'd still probably want group Barkskin, but Moss Body, you could get 3 of these guys per cast. And with Glamour, they would be kind of hard to take down, actually. 19 defense, Moss Body. Yeah, I mean, very little damage is going to go through. So that might be the strat. And then Vine Archer Sacred. Oh boy. Where do you begin with this? So the stats are obviously not great. And the size factor of like 5 to a square and everything really is pretty nullified when you consider that it's a sacred. It's a cap-only sacred, so you're never going to have that many. And then they have Vine Bows, range 35, 11 attack, 7 piercing damage with an entanglement effect. Which is on hit, not on damage. Which means that they're going to entangle all your own guys. And they're really going to struggle to kill a lot on their own. So it's just, I don't know what you do with them. I'm not sure what you do with them. And that's combined with the fact that sacred archers in general are really lackluster because there's not many good buffs, good blesses for archers. And precision isn't that really good on long range archers anyways. So yeah, it's yeah. Okay, let's look at national summons. Conjuration. Shockingly, nothing. I can't believe that. The nature forest realm, nothing? Not even like just summon squirrels or something? Nothing, nothing. Beget Bogan. Get a Bogan commander. Druidic version of a homunculus that can spy on others. Great. Leaf golems. 4 of them for 1 gem. Wood golems. 2 of them for 3 gems. Earth golems. That's expensive. So it's a commander. Physically strong and skilled in earth magic. Cannot command troops. So it's a golem. Interesting. And it gets earth magic instead of astral, which means it can't really magic phase, but it does give it some even nicer stuff as far as buffs. Oh, I mean, body ethereal is pretty good for normal golems, but yeah, okay. And then pine golem, 3 of them for 5 nature gems. I could look them up, but I think we're gonna try making all these things anyways. Okay. All right. Glutton. Figures prominently in bedtime stories gnomes tell naughty children. Go to sleep or the glutton will get you. I mean, as far as the awake expander, it's not really good. It doesn't really have any way to clear large amounts of enemies. And then the Pernicious Avenger, damage reversal, spy, dark power, earth. Forge bonus 2, Master Smith 1. That's not bad. That's not bad. For a rainbow. All right. I mean, what I'm thinking then is heavy awake expander. I don't know. I guess, see, that's the thing. I kind of have to look up on these golems. I don't think any of them are going to be sacred, but I feel like I have to check. Otherwise, I'll be caught with my pants around my ankles and be upset. As you often are when your pants are around your ankles. MA Glittergem, load. And we're gonna just look at golems. So the leaf golem has 17 hit points, 7 protection, 6 defense, 50 morale. It's got 2 fist attacks for 9 damage. Stealthy. Slash blunt pierce resistant though. And it's a poor amphibian. So 7 protection, 17 hit points with all resistances there is not bad. But 9 damage is pretty low. Wood golems are 43 hit points, all resistant. No, they're not slash resistant. I suppose that makes sense. It's wood. 10 protection, 5 defense, 12 MR, blah, blah, blah. They get 2 fist attacks for 16 damage. The loss of slash resistance is kind of a bummer, but against most independents, it's not a big deal. They're pretty solid. The Pine Golem, 43 hit points, blunt pierce resistance, 10 protection, 5 defense, 2 fist attacks for 16, and then a Pine Quills ranged attack for 18 damage with 3 attacks each time. They can shoot it 12 times. That's pretty mean. pine golems. You get 3 of them for 5 gems. Yeah, that probably will be where our nature gems go. Those are kind of mean on the front line. And then the earth golem, 65 hit points, size 5, 8 protection, 7 defense. He's just got a fist attack. He's slash and pierce resistant. Mindless, spirit sight, 2 earth. And he has all the slots. So he is like a golem. He is a blank canvas. Yeah, I mean, obviously, golem was kind of taken as the template, but the earth golem actually gets 6 less strength and 20 less health in exchange for 2 more protection, which is, you know, natural protection, so it's not bad. Yeah, they're pretty similar in most other ways. Well, he has 1 higher attack skill. Okay. And he doesn't have resist fire, but he has more poison no, he has the same amount of poison resist. But the fact that you have earth is pretty good. Gives you access to some nice earth stuff. Well, we're going to be making them. We're going to be making them. And we can also, with a pretender, we could just make normal golems if we wanted. But obviously I want the special earth golems. So yeah, I'm thinking just big time awake expander and take earth and nature on it so that we can have him later on make earth golems for us. So really, I'm thinking earth serpent or something. Yeah, I mean, of all these, it seems like kind of the way to go. We could take, like, the poison dragon. It's not a bad one either. Yeah, alright, let's do a poison dragon. We don't do that kind of stuff too often. So we just want to give him some earth. Doesn't really need that much. Yeah. I mean, really, I could just send him in with that. And we want him awake, so he doesn't need a whole lot. And we don't need a whole lot of scales here, do we? I guess we didn't really figure out what we're going to do. I guess I'm leaning towards just making Squirrel Knights. So probably we can take Sloth 1, maybe Order 1, Growth 1, and a little bit of Dominion. And that's kind of it, really. And then for the few Bless points we have, it's already got massive poison resistance. So, reinvigoration. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the build. You pay dearly to be awake. And you'll notice we're doing that more often now. But if you don't have good sacreds and you don't need really any scales, it's like, why not? Corn Jot. Playing on Aluin. So we're going to bump this up to 16. That's fine, that's fine. Alright. Started on a mountainside. I thought we'd start in a forest, but go figure. We start with 2 thrones kind of within our circle, our extended circle, you might call it. We want to start making... What do we want? I mean, I could just make illusionists and nothing else, but I think the squirrels Probably want Moss Body. So I think making the Naturus. Yeah, just make the Naturus. And then the squirrels. Just an army of squirrels. That's what I want. It's the most unique thing here, right? Oh, yeah. So he mostly wants... He wants Temper Flesh, Personal Stone Skin, and Personal Regen. So... Temper Flesh, though, we gotta go down quite a ways for. We gotta go to Alteration 4. 3 gets us Iron Skin, but Regen's kind of the most important thing. So let's just go down to Shamit 2, then Alteration 4. Gets us Moss Body as well. Alright, now every turn you don't spend expanding with this guy is a waste, so I think we gotta send him out. I mean, he really doesn't have any research, so... You're going to cast, Personal Regen. That's kind of about it. Maybe, hold, and then fire closest. And we probably can send these guys out. Something like that. Generic smite. It's always startling to see that. It's like, oh yeah. Boy, I don't really like either of these encounters, but we'll give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Alright, the normal army first with glamored squirrels. It's gonna get caught on the heavy infantry. We just lack the damage, I think. Yeah, we lack the damage. Routed. That was painful. Yeah, it's just very low damage. They desperately want giant strength. Yeah, and venom arrows. That's a good choice. All right. He already got a limp, and he has no recuperation, so that was great. Great. Well, he's gonna get beat up, and then he's gonna go home and make earth golems, I guess. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. He probably should have taken like 5 earth. I forgot that the dragon form has lowered spell path capabilities other than nature, or other than like 1. So he needed like 5 earth in order to be at 3 earth, which we probably wanted because that gives him +3 natural protection. But, you know, Yeah, we should do that now. Yeah, okay, that we can handle at least. Yeah, okay, good. Cast personal bark skin to get +1. It's not very good. Yeah, I could have taken Sloth too, I suppose. Or I could get archers instead. Like, decent clump of archers. Okay. Sure. Unfortunately, he picked up that limp so quickly. He's been doing fine now. Okay, not bad. Clearing stuff. We're gonna want to get a second fort going just to build mages. Maybe here. Yeah, that seems fine. Bumps him up to 21. It's not bad. Not amazing, but it's not bad. Thankfully, the poison and fear just clears stuff so quickly, and the poison makes them less accurate with their attacks, so it kind of works out. Make a guy here. Good, 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 good. Right, so yeah, we got personal stone skin now. That's about it. That's about it. That's about it till alteration 4. It's Hoberg dwarf, but it's not Hobergs. It's just normal, boring men. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Probably a fort here as well. Construct palisade. Doing pretty good, but I probably could go We don't want to lose the army, so it's fine. And we should site search, I think. We'll have this guy with 3 go around. No, I used to be much bigger on remote site searching, but the problem is research. Going down Thaumaturgy 4 is kind of costly in the early days. You can see how much poison did there. We got 13 direct kills, but 50 of them died. So, yeah, that poison is nasty on normal humans. Uruk is here. Hey, why don't you build a palisade? Why don't you build a lab? We got a nice, comfortable swath of land here, though. This is great. And was there any aquatic nations? No, Nazca, no, Bandara, no, Abyssin, no, Garden. Well, M.A. Ermor, sort of. Depends where they are. I think we're okay. Okay. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. I could take mages and go do stuff, but I don't think I need to. I also don't know if I'm ready to take a throne, though. Not without some sort of buffs. So I guess we just keep clearing stuff. Probably, I mean, there is a connection here, so we probably want to secure that. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, why don't you search here first? So much money, so much money. We should build temples. Alright, well, let's get some priests out there. Especially because half of them will have Earth 2, which is pretty useful. A couple turns away from Alteration 4. Yep. Nice. Lost Canyon Range. Hey, we can make more squirrels. Why not? Squirrels are good. Any glamored unit is pretty damn good. Alright, after Alteration 4, we probably want to start going down construction so we can start making wood golem or pine golems. So give me at least 5, but probably 6. And did we get that priest yet? Nope, nope, nope. A lot of squirrels. Can't really tell that they're squirrels, but they are. Almost 4 of them, but I was, you know, heavy cab. All right. We probably just want a palisade here. We have our priest. And we have Alteration 4, which means you now can cast Temper Flesh. Personal Iron Skin. That's probably all we want to do. Temper Flash pretty much ensures he only takes like 1 or 2 damage from anything. Now he's got 23 protection total and slash blunt pierce resistance, which is pretty good. He is susceptible to shock damage, of course, but that's not a big concern for these sort of indies. A lot of arrows. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He took a little bit, but regen's pretty great. Okay, so now we can start making Naturus here. Actually, let's start making Illusionist here. We can make Naturus here, and then here we can swap over to Begetters. This is like the nicest start we've ever had on this map. I can't really believe it. So we have access to 2 thrones pretty readily. If we wanted to go up here, there's gonna be somebody here almost certainly. But if we steamroll them, we have access to all our 4. We'd only have to win 1 war. Otherwise, you know, we could inch over to here and take this spot. But then the 4th one, you know, we'd have to go all the way down here. We know Uruk is like right here. So the 4th one would be tricky with that route. So I think we just insulate ourselves here. Like maybe build like 2 more forts just here, which wouldn't be a bad idea. This is a throne. We can save that for a long time. And then, yeah, and then just work our way up this way. And if there's somebody there, which there probably is, we just dunk on them and celebrate. Okay. Oh, you can also go to a castle, because of course we can make castles. Nah, keep going. Keep going. So we're not fighting our own dominion here, but again, the bless doesn't really matter to him that much. There's just so much damn money. I don't know why we went order 1. I got the recruitment points, I suppose. We have another priest. Get out there. Ooh, 14 squirrels died on that one. I don't know. It's shocking he picked up that limp so fucking fast. And oh my god, there's no one here. Okay. Well, we'll probably want another fort here on the Grain Coast or here, maybe? No, I think here. No. What am I doing? Build a temple. Oh, also we found a free one in Greendale. Give us even more money, more resources. Okay, get another lab on that one then. We'll just get more mages. You can go here to build a lab there. Wild. This is the power of an awake expander when you're given plenty of space. Just doesn't end. There you go. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I mean... keep roaming around. I got a lot of fucking squirrels. So... I guess give me some squirrel commanders to handle all these squirrels. Turned out to be a really easy game. With an Wake Expander, man. It's too good. You don't even need good scales, then. You'll just be raking in cash from all your provinces. Okay. Not much else to say. After construction 5, I do think we'd really benefit from giant strength warriors. We'd also benefit though from just going straight to like, well, Mother Oak probably would be pretty nice to get, except we don't have anyone that can cast it unless I go to construction 7. So let's just get enchantment 5 and then go to construction 7. We gotta go to 6 anyways to get the golems, so it's fine, it's fine. We're gonna start to get a lot of research here. all these places are making. We're gonna make more labs here. Gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Yeah. Can't believe there was no one in this corner. That's wild. So many squirrels. Alright, I really just need... I need some squirrel commanders. And then we'll take this throne. With 300 squirrels, how can I lose? No man can lose with 300 squirrels. Someone has claimed the Iron Throne. I need another squirrel. I'm really on like baby mode here. You have like 100. Too many damn squirrels. Okay. We do have Alteration 4, so we could get some pretty big group bark skins or something going on. Yeah, okay. Why not? I'll take, all of you guys. Abyssia. Let us be friends, Abyssia. I have no quarrel with thou. I'm iffy about long deads and ghouls just because my poison's not going to do anything and my fear's not going to do anything. And I also don't really care about taking it. I don't really need to take anything. I think he's good to just go back home now. So much frickin' money, man. What happens when you just make cheap squirrels and that's it? No, Abyssia, no. Oh yeah, I always forget about that. Okay. We're gonna move in, and you're gonna move in, and oh yeah, we got glamour mages too. For despair spam. Oh goody, scripting. Group bark skin twice. Fuck, 3 times. 3 times. Anyone with 2 nature will be doing that. That's it. And then you guys will just be... We don't have... Yeah, we don't have that. Okay. Well, we have group blur. That's good enough. I wish I had despair. Be a nice follow-up, but here we are. Okay. And then, yeah, it's all just hold and attack something. Hold and attack archers. I don't know. Just get out there, shoot at stuff, attack stuff. It'll all be good. Yeah, something like that, I suppose. Now, we really want to make sure you guys are putting these buffs on the melee troops, not the stupid archers. Is there any way to ensure that that's done? Please? I wish that was part of the scripting. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so Abyssia declared war on us, and not too kindly. But I have an insane amount of money, so let's put an insane amount of money in. And we'll put a lesser amount of money here, but he'll probably take that. I'm not going to send the dragon back, even though I guess I could. Alright, I guess I can. He might think twice. Why are you guys refusing so much, huh? Look upon my weird mirror image squirrel army. There's a lot of bugs. Oh god, taking a while to whittle them down, but there you go. Yeah, bludger. Oh god, we're like doing nothing to her. Just trampling through. I mean, she's dead either way, so it's like kind of dumb. Yeah, basically cannot harm that. And yeah, because of that, we lost quite a few extra squirrels. But we have a lot of squirrels, so it's fine. It's mostly probably fine. Okay. That was... I guess you'd call it good? Yes? Yep. I mean, I could make more squirrels, I guess. Nothing stops a man from making more squirrels. Problem with Gift of Giant Strength is like getting the earth. But I mean, these spaghetters, we haven't really made like a single one yet, right? No, we got this one. It's a water one. Oh well. Bissia refused. Farm of Plenty, Druid's Grave, and he attacked my dragon. Let's see how it goes. Now, PD does count for HP routing, by the way. And they got him, I think. He might have flown away, but I think he died. No, he flew away. Okay. Well, he lost 47 troops there. But yeah, he's got a bunch of sacreds. Still got 15 left. I'd like to see him take this, though. That would be impressive. Okay, we didn't find any sites there somehow. Probably make a squirrel here. Stupid Abyssia. Can't you just be cool and nice? Okay. Halem now declared war. What? Why? What is going on? Do I have that much territory that people are like just pissing all over me? And now I have to take this back so that he... Fuck. Well. Okay. Also, he took this. Which means I can't really rest here. Can't be friends with him until I take that back, because I need the connection. Well, no, but he's going to take all that. He's going to take both of these. Fuck. Taking this. If I take that, then we can hold. Just gotta hold that. Why are they being so lame? So lame. Okay, all these. Yep. And we'll take another throne. It's gonna be a lot of archers, I think. Actually, I don't know about centaur warriors. We'll see how it goes. I suppose he... these aren't... What are these? Temple guards. Temple guards? Oh, they're not flyers. Okay. Well then, no, he can't swoop in anywhere. Okay. I'm in violation of diplomatic agreements. I'm waiting on Calum. Fuck. Okay. Well, it gets a lot complicated if he accepts If he accepts that. He did not. None of them accepted. What the hell's going on? He did. You can always just send birds in like an asshole. And we attacked Abyssia here. I didn't know that they were there, but they were. That was kind of close, but we avoided anything too painful. Sacreds are nasty. That was, okay. Okay, so we're under siege in Lightport. 8 units Lars, those temple guards. In Lightport. Okay, so it was more than just temple guards. But it's a mammoth, 7 temple guards, and a wyvern. Okay, I imagine we can handle this. Break the siege. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty vital that I got this. But holding it might be a bit tricky. We're also under siege where? Oh, just Lightport. Okay. Well, we can still be friends with Uruk. And technically, I can be friends now with Abyssia, even though I don't think he'll accept that. I don't know. I mean, he's not, like, out of options, right? He can go all the way this way. And that's a land connection, and that's a land connection. He doesn't need this to do stuff. He's just being an asshole. But I will throw down Bigly PD. Not that that really guarantees anything. We can start to get wood golems now. And we can actually get... Yeah, we can have someone just make them infinitely. They're not super good, but they are a decent front line for the squirrels. With blunt pierce resistance, 43 hit points, 10 protection. They're not going to go down super quickly. And they can do 16 damage with their fists. So yeah, I suppose someone should just forever make it. And also have people start making thistle maces. It's expensive. It's 10 nature gems each. But it's not something we're going to spam on everybody. Okay. Yeah. You know how that goes. Come on, Abyssia, be a bro. Be a bro for once in your life. You don't want to fight the squirrels. Killed my knight commander. Presumably... Yeah, at the Grain Coast. Who was making the fort. Great. There's a battle in Lightport. Just riding out with some breaking a siege and all that. Yep, that was what I was worried about. He actually had him on hold. That's not good. Our second throne battle. It's a lot of arrows, but they're all so shitty without, like, without strength or without fire, but I wouldn't want to really put that on them. So we're mostly doing trusting the squirrels. Lost another 56 squirrels. Yeah, that was not pleasant. Those centaur warriors will hurt. Not an easy throne, but we took it. Damn birds. Alright. We're gonna have them take that. He's gonna claim. This, I mean, they're not really hurting at all. And we'll just have the dragon clear it. Isia and Uruk refused. I might give up on Uruk. Bezabor has been breached. Really, that was damn fast. The hell is here? 140 Blackhawk, Stormguard, Wingless, and Spirehorn militia with Mammoth Riders. 6 Mammoth Riders. Yeesh. Hope I have enough forces here. Oh, goody. I can't even bring... Oh, God. We're going to lose a Fezabor. Fuck! Because there's not heat scales, because we're in autumn now. Damn it. I assume the only thing that can go in is just, like, the mages. No, what can go in? Okay, someone can go in here. Someone has a mountain survival or something, or maybe it's an army of just squirrels? We don't have that. Okay. I'm not stopping until I figure out what fucker can actually go in. It'll highlight the arrow. There. This army can move in. Why? Map move 20. Oh, he does have just squirrels. Okay, just squirrels it is. Rather that than lose the force. Also, I could have just clicked this and it would have showed me. Anyways, right. Well, it's not good because, well, okay, just sit there on hold and it'll be maybe fine. Damn Calum. Bissia refused again. It's our dragon clearing off light port finally. Pretty simple. And now they all die because they couldn't retreat anywhere. And then this brave soldier squirrel army. Mammoths. Okay, we got it. We got it. 27 squirrels gave their lives, but good. We got them. Now piss off. Now, back home. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we kind of want to start on... Well, he's still got a big-ass army here. Send a message to Calum. Send a message to Abyssia. Half this game is just pleading with the AI not to be complete dicks. Will they be complete dicks? Yes. We lost one of the naturalists, 6 archers, 19 more squirrels. But, yeah, we beat him off again. But Abyssia attacked my fort here. Quite a lot of PD, but he's got those Sacreds and he's got Summer Lions. The Heat Aura is going to be very bad. Yeah. Didn't take my... Abyssia's fucking stupid, man. It's ridiculous. The Sacreds are so damn powerful. Damn it. I feel like I gotta send him out again. But instead, he could start making for me Earth Golems. And then we could forge stuff with the Earth Golem. We definitely want Vine Shield. We want Frostbrand. Yeah, we have no access to fire. Or I thought we did. The Rock Priests? Don't they get... Maybe they don't. No fire. Right, so I was just kind of hoping for fire resistance, but, you know, it is what it is. The Kithronic Lion Pelt is 18 invulnerability, which is pretty good. Especially because he can cast Stone Skin on himself. But no, we want to combine... No, it's not good. We want armored protection, not natural protection. Well, I mean, combined with personal iron skin or whatever, it's not bad. But I think we'd rather just have, like... we'd rather just have black steel full plate or something. And then for miscellaneous... Now he's inanimate, I'm pretty certain. No, he is not inanimate. So he can actually benefit from regen. Oh, well, then we're going to make the Ring of Regeneration, of course. Yeah, we could also give him this to get Reinvigoration 5. He's going to be pretty heavily encumbered. But we can also give the Lycanthropos Amulet for... Also, well, I don't think it stacks. So maybe instead of the other thing. But we don't want Instant Berserk because we want him to cast spells, so no. It's already size... well, he's size 5, so he could benefit from enlargement. That's not a bad idea. That'll give him 30% more hit points. Which is pretty big. But yeah, either that or... maybe the Girdle of Might. His strength is not as good as a normal golem. So he probably would benefit from it. And the reinvigoration. Alright, we'll do Girdle of Might. That should be everything. We also have wood golems. Not many of them, but we have some. And, I guess we want to fucking kill him. I'm not sure. Do I abandon this? That's the question. Do I abandon Ephesibor with this army and just focus on getting these thrones and winning? It's not a bad idea. Alright, we can just throw ED on this and then go. Okay. Yeah. Abyssia refused, Kalen refused, blah, 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 blah. Great Caravan, Merchants, blah, blah, blah. Troll King has unexpectedly attacked the Great Woods. Troll King's pretty nasty. Alright, so here he is. Yeah. Not stupendously impressive. But with some choice pieces of gear. Now he has 27 protection before anything else. And 65 hit points, 18 MR, 50 morale. Pretty low attack, though. I mean, really quite abysmally low. We should have really gotten... But I don't have a Burning Pearl, so it's like I don't have that many things to bump attack up. The Vine Shield will help a lot with making it easier to hit stuff. And we'll just have to trust. It does have 0 encumbrance. So I don't... Is reinvigoration that important? I don't know. We're gonna give this a try. Let's test him on something simple. That's simple enough. He's got fucking 40 map move. Jesus. Okay. And you're gonna cast Temper Flesh, Personal Iron Skin. Could even cast Temper Armor on himself to get even more protection. Strength of Giants. Sure, we'll give that a try. I feel like I should just do it all again, which is annoying because they really need a repeat last option. We'll make another Earth Golem. We're gonna make another Vine Shield. Another Boots of the Messenger. Another Ring of Regeneration. Are we happy with that? Probably. Another... Let's try the enlargement one instead. Another Frostbrand. Another helmet. And another armor. That's everything. Okay. Didn't get too many 2 Earths here. I'll take these guys. And once we get Construction 7, probably get Thaumaturgy 3 at least for Despair. And I can actually send out all these guys. Yeah, I mean, our goal is the thrones. It's a game of thrones, as we always say. This is... he's not really doing anything with that. He's not really reinforcing it or anything. We're going to send another message to Calum. See how it goes. Yep. And he attacked Ephesibor again after I left it. Probably is going to besiege it. Blah, 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 blah. Let's watch our Earth Golem. How viable is this? With Temper Flesh, Personal Iron Skin, Temper Armor, Strength of Giants. He's kind of heavy on the fatigue with that. But he's got 34 fucking protection. And remember, protection does not go down from fatigue or anything like that. The only things that affect your protection score is going to be like piercing stuff, armor piercing, armor negating, which is practically non-existent on these independent things. And then if you get what basically a critical hit or an armor defeating hit, which does happen quite regularly if you are fatigued out. but that lowers your protection effectively by 25% for that hit. So assuming they're using a piercing weapon and it's an armor defeating hit, it goes down by 40%. And 40% of 34 is like 12 or something. So he still is going to sit at 22 protection with regen and with all resistances. So even, yeah, he can just kind of outlast him, really. But certainly a shit like this will just die. Yeah, it's just going to die. So he's completely unfazed by any of this. I mean, that is a massive amount of protection on a thug and with all resistances. I mean, you know, multiplayer, obviously, is quite easy to just crush with shock damage, as that's often armor negating anyways. So there's that. But we're not going up against that. Alright, so he besieged me. We're losing... See, now, I'd be iffy about going against him with my golem, because they are going to cast shock damage. Not as much as you'd think, though. The Storm Drakes, armor negating, and we're susceptible to shock with Iron Skin. I wouldn't risk it. And it doesn't help that I'm using Frostbrands, so no, we're not going to send golems at him. So these guys are enlarged. They're at 88 hit points. This one's enlarged. He gave up what for? Oh, the reinvigoration. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Probably fine. So, I mean, we can dominate quite a bit, and I think we'll do okay against Abyssia. Oh. Good God almighty. That was quite the arrow. Yeah, I mean, I'm a poor amphibian. Why not? Oh, that's right. Fezabor. Fuck. Okay, well, he's just gonna keep this up. I mean, I can keep hammering on him, just for the moment. We'll send one more. If he refuses that one, we'll retake a Fezabor. I think I can afford to make one more golem, and they do seem pretty damn good, right? So make another. Oh, I need earth gems. Okay, well, we got a lot of air gems for some reason. Okay, forge, vine shield, forge, this helmet, forge, god damn it. Forge, Frostbrand. Oh, we actually have construction 7 now. Oh shit, I should reevaluate this. The Axe of Hate. The Axe of Hate. The Demon Bane giving plus 15 fire resistance is kind of nice. But, you know. Chill 8 is pretty nuts, actually. Dang. This might be better. But I have to have water. I have water too. Okay, let's make that instead of the armor. Map move plus 18. What the fuck? Oh, we also get the boots of quickness. Yep. We're gonna want those. Good. Also, the boots of grasping earth are damn good too. If we wanted a different shield of some kind, like the black steel kite shield to be even more insane. But boots of quickness is pretty good. Yeah, if we were inanimate, we could have this for reconstruction 5%, but we don't need that. Yeah, a lot of choices. As it is, though, I think we're probably happy with what order we were making. What something the rhyme? Okay, so we still want regen. Yeah, we still want the ring of regen. And then he did enlarge, which I think that might be better. Okay, we'll do that. Should be everything. Oh, this is at 200. Gonna pop. And I don't know if my golem can handle 180. And a child of Antrax. So we may actually lose Crane Coast. Shit. Shit! Yeah, like that. They breached a Fezibor, and I don't think I can fight this. Because I just sent that letter and I'm waiting for a response. That was dumb. I didn't think he would pop it so quickly, but he brought in a lot more. Fuck, Fuck! Why? Come on, man. I'm just a little squirrel nation. This is what you get. Do you really freaking pay for your early expansion? Like, yes, it's awesome. Look at all this money. Look at all this land I have. Oh, amazing. But then they come knocking. They come friggin' knocking. I mean, I don't think my two guys can handle it, and I think I'm about to lose both of them. But it's either that or lose Grain Coast and have to retake it. That's probably not that big of a deal to do, but I'm not happy. Oh, I could maybe fluff them with these glamour guys too. Okay, we could fluff. Well, I only have blur, which is something. Oh, I can put luck on them. There's that. And we can put, we can put enlarge. That's an option. Or I can put regen on him to have even more regen. And then honestly, I think we just retreat, actually. Just, well... where are they going to retreat to? Is they're just going to die either way. I'm worried about HP routing, but that's not going to happen. It's an HP thing. And these guys have, like, nothing. So, no, you may as well just do that. Okay. Break the siege. I don't have high hopes. But I got, you know, a man's got to do something. Hold on, can we get the dragon in there too? Can he fly there in one go? No. But I think he's better off now assisting. Probably not with the army because due to all the poison, but he can retake shit. Alright. Oh, they let that go. Even though I think I have a letter to Calum. Alright, you refused, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, all the mages are fucked. That is remarkable, by the way. He has no damage, no fatigue. He has taken a limp. The other one has no damage, 108 hit points. He got double enlarged, no fatigue. What the hell? Oh my god. Regen is the real thing here, by the way. I feel like regen... I mean, we'd have to scroll through this a lot to find... Well, regen, yeah, but just the insane amount of protection they have. Oh, so there was the... So they did get blurred, which was nice as well. Although with their harassment penalty, it doesn't really matter. There was an attack roll of 30 versus defense roll of 5. There's an armor defeating hit, protection reduced by 7. 20 plus 12 versus 22 plus 2 for 8 points of damage, and then the resistance. So everything, you know, armor defeating hit has to go through. They have to roll very high. I have to roll low. And then resistance will also cut it in half afterwards. And then we just regen 10% of our health. So we're regenning like 10 health a round. My god, that was impressive. Fuck off, Abyssia. You can't win. That's pretty bad. That was a lot. We lost 100 archers, one of our commanders, one of our naturists, and 52 squirrels. But we beat them back again. And now here we stay. We're not going anywhere. Trolls in Rim Mountains. That was damn impressive, man. Yeah, he picked up a limp, but... So? The fucking impenetrable wall. Honestly, I feel like he could take the throne. The two of them could probably take the throne, right? Vampires? Am I worried about that? Let me see real quick. I mean, they have life drain, but that's not... It's armor piercing, 13 damage. It's not anything special. Yeah, I feel like these guys could. Maybe with a third guy, too. Yeah, hell yeah. Sure. Let's do it. Oh, what happened to our lines here? Holy shit. What happened here? Yeah, we do need reinforcements. So let's get one here. Let's get one here. Make sure you're making more. Okay, we got... Give me 2 more here. Oh, we also have... Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Converge, converge, and start sending messages again. Send one to Agartha, too. I don't want to start another war. And as for Abyssia... Yeah, I mean... Send one to Abyssia. Maybe he'll realize his folly. And while we're at it, go ahead and PD the hell out of this. Okay. Damn it. I hate that it does that. If I was hard-pressed to pick something again, you know, we could go for Wooden Warriors, probably. If I really wanted to buff stuff and not just rely on these absurd golems. He attacked a Fezabor. Okay, oh boy, I'm not doing too hot on my numbers. That's a lot. My archers, okay. We routed them. Luckily, Kalem's troops are pretty shit, but that's 2 more mages dead. The reinforcements will turn the tide, but I take it he refused my offer. Alright. Mommy Golem, Daddy Golem, and Baby Golem. Fuck. Problem was they didn't get all their buffs off. The vampires flew right in. That was the real danger. Was them flying right in. Fuck, that was a lot of gear lost. We moved in. We didn't move in patrol. Well, say goodbye to all that PD. Okay. Well, that was a mismanaged turn in a lot of ways, wasn't it? Yep. Just shuffling troops around, baby. Not you. Okay, okay. Well, yeah. This is everyone. This is everyone. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna cast probably Group Blur a couple times, and then Despair. That's the new script for all yous. And this probably got overwritten at some point. Yeah. So it's just gonna be Group Bark Skin, Group Regen. Yeah, Group Regen's not bad. Heavy fatigue cost, though, and only for the 3 nature guys, so I'd probably be better off just getting Bark Skin on everybody. Not that I have many nature mages anyways. Nope. Nope. Summon Earth Power. Oh boy, they really do benefit from giant strength, but worried about the archers. Are these things even armored? They are armored. I guess we'll make them just more defensible. Soldier of Steel. And just for kind of covering my mages here, I don't normally do lines with archers. 'Cause it doesn't really matter for archers that much, and it's easier to buff archers. But just for the sake of covering all these mages, so they're inside this comfy circle. I'm gonna do that. Alright, they're all breaking the siege, they're all moving in. Dragon's not gonna take part to save my men's lives, but he'll fly out soon. I mean, we probably can make more shits. I can maybe make one more golem and kit him out with everything. That was really unfortunate. I was way overconfident, and I forgot that they kind of depend on those buffs. And if flyers come in and interrupt them, then that's bad. But it has to be a pretty strong flyer that can break through kind of their normal protection. Abyssia agreed. Well, that's good. And Agartha agreed. Kalem's still being dickheads. And attacked a Fezabor again. Did I script everything? Scripted enough. Scripted enough to lose another mage, 45 archers. I don't think any reinforcements have arrived yet. He's really been relentless on this spot. What is your problem, man? And then this, Grain Coast. You get to see the wood golems in action. Oh, they routed. That's right, because we're buddies now. Still, fuck you. No, I lost 26 Squirrel Knights. Due to their heat. Damn it. That wasn't really worth it. Okay, well, we're here now. Got about 300 units, which is okay. Wouldn't say it's overwhelming. Vampires are going to be tricky, man. Vampires are going to be tricky. They have invulnerability 25. I have no magic weapons. And they're also slash blunt resistant. It's going to be really tricky for me to actually do damage to them. Could send in the dragon by himself, but I think we are just hoping to weather the storm of the vampires until we rout everything. And I think I am going to send him in specifically to attack rear. And he's also going to sit in the rear. He might bait the vampires, which could just kill him, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. Damn it. Alright. I mean, we're just hoping Calum gives up on it. This has been kind of a lengthy game. Not really. I guess it's only turn 38. It just feels long. I feel like I've been at war forever. I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't make one more. Oh, but right, the dragon. He's got to make him, and he's gone. That's no go. Okay. Then we'll just see how it goes. Calum refused again. Didn't go for the dragon. There's only so many of them, you know. The dragon's gonna cause trouble now. Boom, breathe, 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 breathe. It's not breathing. He routed. Yeesh, that didn't go well at all. Nope, he didn't rout, he died. We lost the dragon, we lost everything, basically. All the mages, except for one illusionist, the prophet, almost all the archers, almost all the squirrel knights, all the wood golems. It was total a butchering, because, yeah, the vampire, no magic damage. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there. To me, this is just not a strong nation. Like, no. I keep, and there are a few of these like little person nations that just have absolute garbage troops, but then they don't have like the summons to back it up. And it's just like, I can't live on magic alone. Because even with like Oaken Army, assuming I could cast that, these things have like complete garbage damage numbers. Except for the squirrel, I suppose, with 17 slashing on the bite. And then it's like, I have a shit ton of nature mages, I suppose. Which is good for poison stuff. And I have a shit ton of glamour mages, which is good for, like, despair. Should I have gone high-end glamour? But it's like, I can't do that high-end of stuff, can I? I guess we have glamour 3 mages. So we could have done... There aren't any big high-end glamour battlefield spells outside of Nightfall, and we don't have Dark Vision. So that would have been pointless. Army of Shades to put blur on everything doesn't really swing the tide of battles when you can't do any damage. Yeah, and then giving me a Sacred Archer is just like a spit in the face kind of thing. Because Sacred Archers suck. Especially this, that's just going to entangle all my own units. It's like, it was kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. You know, if anyone watching wants to chime in and say what they would do or what I should have done or something like that. But these are just such garbage units. I mean, I suppose you're meant to just have chaff. And that's where I always go wrong. Or that's where I always get fucked up is one of these kind of nations that are meant to just have hundreds and hundreds of little weak soldiers that they throw at armies. Because I suppose if you took the Rock Gnome Warriors and you gave them Oaken Army, they would probably have what, like 16, 17 protection and 15 defense? 5 to a square? But then you also need a strength buff of some kind, because 12 blunt is not that amazing. It even says, unless overwhelming numbers are on the gnome's side, the warriors will probably fare poorly against larger foes. It's like, this is a nation that in this universe just gets wiped out. This is not a nation that prevails in this sort of universe. The Squirrel Knights are fun, but yeah, that damage is just atrocious. And they have glamour on the knights, and that's nice, but yeah, it just no. So yeah, that's it. And then the summons, it's like, yeah, the Earth Golem is fun, but it's kind of just like a slightly different golem. That's cool. And even then, you pretty much, I don't think you need your Pretender to make. Right? Because it's, what, 3? It's 3 Earth, 2 Nature? Three Earth, 2 Nature. Which means that there's a 20%. A very rare one of these will be able to make it, but more likely you just get Earth Boots on a Begetter, so you don't need a Pretender to make it. But yeah, it's like, it's fine. You can give it regen, you can give it some other stuff, I guess, that inanimates can't really benefit from. But other than that, it's like, it's not that much better than a normal golem. And then like, the wood golems and the pine golem, it's just like, it's fine. I mean, it's not spectacular. And then like no other, it is the nation that really needed some other powerful national spells or something. I don't know what. But like maybe like an enchantment or something to give them entanglement on their weapons or something. That would be kind of obscene. And you might say that's way too powerful, except that we just played a nation that had entanglement on their sacreds. And it was pretty powerful, but clearly, you know, the mod developer's not opposed to it. So yeah, it's just, I mean, we were kind of close to winning. We had a really fun start with the dragon going everywhere, but those vampires, that was too much. And the constant 2 wars here. Calum never giving up, and just, yeah. I'm over it. We'll move on. But alright. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks around.